Let me show you something. How many of you have iPhones? Let me shock you. Please put it up there.
An iPhone specifically takes an infrared picture of you with your Face ID every 5-ish seconds, and
Hey, my dearest family, welcome again to Direct TV, bringing to you the truth with Brother Joshua. And my dearest family, I'm here with the man of God, Reverend Dr. Chris, and also Prophet Uebert Angel. Now, this expose I'm bringing from, the man of God, Prophet Uebert Angel, is quite important. Apart from the iPhones, there are other things that, they're going to be exposing in this video. But a long time ago, I posted a video of the man of God, Pastor Chris, saying some things about the iPhone, which I'd love us to listen to. Watch this.
Then, of course, 24-hour surveillance from your phone and the nanochip implants. Okay, now let me read something to you here, because this is quite interesting. The so-called digital phenotyping, all right? Digital phenotyping uses both passively collected data, voice analysis, cognitive indicators, and self-reporting from smartphones, and it will yield these predictions and monitoring capabilities. Now, they're going to start out with mental health, that they need to monitor people that have mental health. Well, if it can monitor somebody with mental health, how much farther does it go? So your phone, according to this discussion, digital phenotyping, your phone would be able to recognize your movements in who you are and your behavior. You touch it any which way, it picks the information about you. Your phone. Your phone will then tell you that you're not feeling well today. And then your phone will send a message to the authorities to tell them you are not okay today, and tell you who to report to immediately. Because if you don't report to the places asking you to go to, they're going to come for you. Digital phenotyping. And the first to achieve that success is the iPhone. Apple iPhone is the first to achieve that success. Well, it can monitor you very well.
Alright, my dearest family, there you have it. So, of course, some time ago that I posted this, I also posted what Prophet Uebert Angel said concerning the iPhone. But just recently, okay, he talked about these things again, and this is a more, exposing picture of what the iPhone can do. You'll be surprised. And then you also go further in explaining and revealing some other hidden things that we don't even know. I'd like you to watch this with rapt attention, my guys, because you will love it, and then you'll be enlightened. Don't forget to hit the like button and also subscribe. Watch this. Tell me what you think in the comment section.
So they've taken this concept and CCTV, closed circuit TV around the world, and we're putting them in houses to look at people committing adultery and incest. And we celebrate them and give them money. And we are so excited as a whole country we vote for them. The more immoral that person is, the more love we shower them with. If you're not immoral, you won't win. You won't just be sitting there running away from the cameras. No, you have to be in the camera's face. You'll be acting crazy. And I say, brother, you have one big brother, and I'm not talking about that big brother. I'm talking about as much as you are being entertained by that big brother, that's a diversion of what the enemy is doing. The enemy has locked you into a system where you look at non-entities and look at the things that they are doing and think to yourself, whoa, what entertainment. Yet you are under a big brother yourself. Wow. I know what you think. You think you are safe when you are in your house. You are safe when you remove your clothes. You are safe when you have sex with your husband. When you kiss that boyfriend or that girlfriend or that somebody's husband, you are safe. Let me show you something. How many of you have iPhones? Let me shock you. Please Put it up there. I want you to look at it.
An iPhone specifically takes an infrared picture of you with your Face ID every 5-ish seconds, and we looked at it through an infrared camera, and it's pretty wild. Let's show you. Okay, have your home screen.
It's on the home screen.
Not touching anything.
No buttons.
Okay, infrared lens on the camera.
Do you see that?
Boom, there was one.
That's your iPhone. Every 5 seconds, it's taking a photo of you.
Two. That's so wild. Okay, cover the camera.
Okay.
Oh, there was another one. Okay, nothing. Oh, it's trying. It's taking pictures of your finger. Okay, move your finger. Ready?
Every 5
Boom.
seconds.
Wild.
The question then is, where is it sending your photos? So they're not getting this. You can even watch Big Brother, the real Big Brother that they are doing here that you think is entertainment, on your phone, yet your phone is filming you every 5 seconds. Who is the fool? Them in Big Brother or you are in Big Brother? Kidding. I was about to do this, but I'm not doing that. I don't know if they're getting this.
They're getting it. They're getting it.
How on earth do they create a technology to take your photo every 5 seconds? 1 hour is understandable.
5 seconds.
2 hours is okay. We might think maybe they want to sell something. 5 seconds is as if they want to know where you are exactly, how or what you're doing at that moment. 5 seconds. 5 seconds, they think you have moved. Ladies and gentlemen, whilst you are busy looking at people, enjoying yourself, watching TV, and these little guys and little boys and girls are practicing their immorality in front of the camera, guess what? You are the one they are filming. Maybe you didn't get that. I don't know if you are hearing this.
We are hearing you say.
Are you getting this?
Yes, sir.
I want you to think about it a little bit. Think about it.
Every 5 seconds, you are being filmed. Not 5 hours, not 5 days, 5 seconds. They're even assuming that you have moved somewhere, somehow, from 1 to 5.
And that image.
Now, if you look at maybe an AI questionnaire, it will take you, it says it's about 255 times. Some researches that have been done will go up to 2,000 times you hold your phone every day. If you ask AI, it will take you that 205 times a day you hold your phone. Are you getting this or you've not gone?
We are getting it.
You're getting this, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, if you have a calculator, what you just do is you go to your calculations. Are you here?
Yes, sir.
And let's just say you hold your phone 2,000 times, right? Times 5 seconds. We're going to 10,000 seconds divided by 60. 166 minutes. You're holding your what? Your phone. I don't know if they're getting this. Are they getting it?
They are getting it, sir. They're getting it.
Now just imagine you have over 2 hours of opportunities where somebody was taking a photo you don't know where it's going. The idea is not what people think. There is a real movement that's happening right now where people are really busy planning your next move. They know where you are going. They know where you will be. They know what you're doing. They are very sure of it. They know what you're cooking in your house. They didn't get that. Maybe you don't have an idea because you heard it. Let me show you. The computer is listening to you, even your own computer.
This is proof that your devices are always listening to you. Have you ever had a conversation about a product and then you started seeing ads for it everywhere? Now, these big tech companies claim they don't listen, but a YouTuber by the name of Michelo proved otherwise in a live stream a few years ago. He held up a piece of paper with a subject he had not talked about yet. He visited a few websites to see what ads they were currently showing.
And here we have a breast cancer ad, is that right?
He closed everything on his computer and started talking about the subject.
All right, so dog toys. Maybe some dog toys near me. Affordable dog toys, that'd be really good for me.
He went back to the same websites he visited before, and lo and behold...
Oh my God! It's right there! Dog toy ads, again!
He also received an ad for Ford.
Affordable dog toys, that'd be really good for me. Most affordable.
It makes you wonder.
Maybe you're still not getting what we are trying to say. In your mind, you think they're just trying to sell. That's one thing. That's another thing. Trying to sell is another thing. But remember, their idea is they want human control. So since they want human control, they will have to sell, and money has to come out of your pocket while they are monitoring where you are at the same time. Maybe they still not getting it.
We're catching it.
Do you know Christians always catch things very slow? Late. Christian culture, I believe it was 20 years or 11 years. I don't remember what it was, but it's in years. And fashion changes every season. Winter season, this season, summer, all this. 3 times a year, you have fashion changes. The design is now this. The in thing is now that. Christianity takes over 11 years to change. The day Uebert angel says there is miracle money, everyone starts arguing. 2 years after, they say, yeah, the miracle money is real, but Uebert angel did it wrong. They're now correcting the master. Because church is always slow. See, the devil moves so fast. While we are arguing right now on who is preaching the real thing, the devil is already on AI preaching. Preaching heresies while we are fighting each other. Nah, that doctrine is not right. That doctrine is not right. The devil is already on AI, creating real life-like preachers. Those guys can even heal. They extend their hands like this on the screen, you think, what is this man of God doing? Boom. Even messages are now being created by AI. Now messages are there. Preachers are just going to type on AI. True. Word. That is not, you're not inspired. There's a lady who came out there. I sent my wife this video of this lady. I think she was told she was going to pray. And then she just went on AI, and then it came out. Yeah. And she started reading. She read the prayer, and then she went and said, now you can fill in whatever you like. Amen. She read that part too. This is real life, by the way. This wasn't a joke. No. Now, why on earth does the devil want surveillance? Very simple. I read it in the beginning where I said, just as in the days of Noah. What did the days of Noah do to the people? The days are very demonic in the sense that they were influenced by the enemy to a point where everyone would go around of all these Nephilims taking women that they desired. Taking. So they knew the location. They took them, wives, of all they chose. So imagine he doesn't need to waste time. He just knows. The Bible says, for the devil fell, and he knows he has little time. So he has to employ the technology to get everyone be mixed up. Right now, listen, right now, if you tell your child you are grounded, you haven't punished that weasel. You haven't. Because what? Inside there is computers, there are TVs, there is computer games. Because the devil has put us all in one location. If we go for dinner, your child is there, the wife is there, and you'll be texting each other on the same table. You are sitting at table, looking at each other and smiling on the news that you text each other. You can't even have a conversation. Because everything has to be here on your gadget. While it's on your gadget, you think that's technology, which is important. We should use it too. But what he's trying to do is just control you, see where you are, that when they want to trigger what they want to trigger, they know exactly where to find you. You can't run now. Now they know where you are now. Okay? Some of you are very slow. Just facial recognition check-in. Let me show you. Then after that, I'll show you Emirates.
If you're flying through Dubai International Airport, you can soon breeze through the airport checking and security by just showing your face. The new biometric system introduced by the GDRFA Dubai will allow travelers to walk through the airport's touch points without need to show their travel documents or boarding pass. With only a mix of facial and iris recognition, your face becomes your passport. Now, this is all about saving time. These cameras can verify my identity within seconds. It is faster than me pulling my passport and hand it over to her and she can scan it to verify my identity. It's a new step to the future. Wow, that was amazing. I mean, I didn't need my passport to show it to the immigration officer. It's just like my face was my identity. And smoothly, I'm going to the next touch point.
As you can see, we went through today the full seamless journey at Dubai airports. Any passenger having the registration, once he comes to the check-in, he will be eligible to use the SmartGate Smart Tunnel. So once he comes to the check-in, they will take the facial biometrics, and then he will pass to the second point, which is the immigration. At the immigration, once he gets the boarding pass with the Smart Tunnel or SmartGate, he can use the service at immigration through the biometrics, and the final destination, which is the boarding, as you can see behind me. So the future step is to have a biometric seamless journey, so passengers won't need to use any of their documents once they come to the Dubai airports.
With the facial and iris recognition, as you reach to the Emirates Business Lounge, the camera will detect your picture and verify your identity. It's that smooth. You can see, you can go and enter Emirates Business Lounge. This is one of the touch points that the biometric path will serve you. The state-of-the-art biometric map was the latest initiative introduced by Dubai for smooth traveling and seamless journey. By just looking at these gates, and you're all set for your flight. I'm Ali with...
Are you getting this? Now, the average person, when they see that, it's wow, technology. And if I preach against it, what you're going to have is people coming after me. Oh, yeah, why? See, this technology, you're just being over-sensational. You're sensationalizing issues. The idea I'm giving you is your gadget is selling you out. Ask any politician in these African countries. Most of them don't even have WhatsApp. Rich people don't even have WhatsApp. Only brokies. I'm telling you what I'm telling you right now is real. You ask them, can I have your WhatsApp? They will tell you, I don't have WhatsApp. You can, but this is my direct line. You go like, why are you using direct line? They know the gadget is selling them. Are you getting this?
Yes, sir. We are getting it, sir. The gadget is selling you every time. And imagine how many times you move around holding your gadget, your phone, your computer, and it's marketing you, selling you.
You actually
you are
the product. Giving it information.
You are the product.
You are working for it.
You're working for them. You see, nowadays, even a lot of applications will ask, allow us to track you, and you
your
say
location.
no. Yeah, they're asking for the location and everything. Just a sign that if they really want that location, they'll get it. Anyone who say, can I get it? They know how to get it.
They are asking for your consent, but already they know where you are exactly.
They know where you are.
Wow.
And imagine you are being tracked. And those 5 seconds of your photos being taken. No
Which
matter
means
what.
Basically, the information of maybe your secret place. You think you are hiding, you think you are in a private location with your phone.
With your phone. And now you give the phones to your children as well. They're being tracked. It's the entire family.
The entire family.
On Spotlight.
Wow. So the devil basically has his own network, and we are using their phones to actually give him information.
Because he is not all-knowing.
So I want you to see something with the arrows. There's a picture with arrows there that I want to show you. Are you getting this? This is so important. It's right there, right now. I want to show you something so that you see it. Do you see that? With arrows. Now, put back that picture. Do you see who is that guy? Zuckerberg. What is he known for? Facebook. So he deals with computers, right? But there's something you don't notice from that picture. Now show them. The arrows. He is on computer. He blocks the cameras.
Oh.
He posted it. Never thought about what he was doing. He was posting, advertising his company. But in the background, there we see, he's on camera. He blocks those cameras. That's a very, very good drug addict. As a matter of fact, not a drug addict. That's a very good drug seller who is not getting high on his own product. He knows exactly what his computers can do. He knows what his systems can do. And he himself, being a billionaire, blocks. You now. It'll take time. But we are with you. Now I want to show you facial recognition in China. I want to show you that.
They're constantly monitored by facial recognition cameras that are able to instantly put a face to a name. Now the Chinese are also ranked, given a mark out of a possible 950 points. A score in the 700s is considered good. Around the 500 mark is not. For now, the number is a sort of bank credit rating, keeping track of everyone's spending habits.
I think being ranked is a good thing. A society has to have rules.
It forces us to be well behaved.
It may seem scary, but it's just like that here. We're used to it, and anyway, we don't have a choice.
But in an effort to keep all of its subjects in line, Beijing is taking the system a step further in 2020. It's aggregating data gathered by banks, private companies, and the state to rate if someone's a good or bad citizen.
By using the most data possible, the so-called big data, the system will play an important role in rebuilding a moral society.
The state will go over every detail of a person's life with a fine-tooth comb. Their financial situation, spending habits, career, even behavior on social media. Criticizing the government online or displaying outward signs of wealth is a no-no. On the other hand, praising the party or giving blood increases your social credit. Xiao Wenwang is a model citizen. She lives in Nanjing, a testing ground for social ranking. Married with a child, she has a job in a retirement home, no debts, and she wouldn't dream of jaywalking.
As a good citizen, I respect the rules of the road. If I didn't, I'd lose points on my social credit.
In theory, everything can be taken into account in the social score, even the most innocuous errands like supermarket shopping. When Xiao Wenwang makes an electronic payment, her purchases tell the state a lot about her. Buying cigarettes would count against her. On the other hand, nappies show she's an attentive mother. Beer could indicate alcoholism. She'd be better off buying water. In this pilot city of 8 million people, there are only 18,000 model citizens. For Xiao Wenwang, there are perks to be had, such as paying half price for the bus.
I get discounts for all public services, even at museums. And the library is free for me, thanks to my score.
A good score brings benefits, but people with low scores lose rights. The cinema names and shames people considered untrustworthy, plastering their details, even their addresses, across big screens.
It's a matter of principle. Those people have to be condemned.
Those people aren't honest, so they have to pay the price.
It's only right to pay your debts. You have to blacklist those that don't.
The Supreme Court has created a blacklist for so-called bad citizens, those whose ratings have dropped to 0. On it are companies, but also 23 million people to date. Among them is this journalist Liu Hu. He got a little too close to uncovering corruption among high-profile party members. After being sued for defamation by the subject of a story he'd written, he was blacklisted. But he only realized when he tried to buy a train ticket and was told he was banned from traveling.
That tells me I'm still on the blacklist.
Punished because he's been branded untrustworthy by the state.
Once you're blacklisted, you can no longer get a bank loan, start a business, buy an apartment, or even send your children to a private school.
Liu Hu is among a tiny minority of people who have dared to criticize the system, which some are calling a digital dictatorship.
I worry, because I think many people like me will be deprived of individual freedoms, and all of us will live with restrictions of one kind or another.
After our meeting, Liu Hu learned that his name had been removed from the blacklist, but he still has a long way to go if he doesn't want to languish at the bottom of the social credit hierarchy.
All right. You see, thank you. Somebody said control there. See, but notice how they're thankful to their government for introducing this. Because nobody's telling them, this is the plan of the enemy. The Bible says it this way, that he wants to remove boundaries of nations. And you can only do that with technology. With technology, everything now is within reach.
Centralized.
It's centralized. So there is no one whatsoever who says, I did not get a hold of this one and that one. Okay, we can talk about maybe Dubai has got that prevention where you cannot talk to a friend, you can't talk to someone until you have this software. But there is a software to bridge that. They say, no, you can't use WhatsApp in Dubai. But we know how to use it. So for every technology to prevent what the devil wants to do, there is also another technology to allow it. And the more people love to be controlled like this, guess what they do? They show shame people that you think are shameful. So you think you're being rewarded. Whereas you're being rewarded so that next time they can control you. This time the vaccine was easy. What they simply did, and there is a report that came out recently that of the autopsy, according to this doctor, said autopsy is the best way to actually know the disease that killed a person. Or that is about to kill a person. You won't know when they are alive, but when they're dead, guess what? It can be the best to actually determine what. And they said, of all a Senate briefing in America, and the doctor is talking, and they say, do you have the evidence of what you're saying? He said, I'm the one who did the autopsy. He said, the one sitting behind me is the one who did the report. So if you say, do we have evidence? We're the ones who did the report. Yet, just a few weeks ago, they signed the heads, were they? Vaccinated. What kind of child are you going to produce? But now, they have a system that they are allowing you to use technology you think is useful. So, this time they didn't know where you were. And anytime they didn't know where you were, they just said stay in the house. And then they had people monitoring and moving around. Did you see that video of the former Boris Johnson in UK? When they were at a location where they were about to give a report, a news report. And then they said, camera on. And everyone started scrambling to find a mask to put on. Because as you know, the virus, COVID virus, will actually go on you if the camera is on. No, they didn't get that. It's right there.
Yeah.
They were trying to covering themselves, handing each other masks.
It's there. The video is there.
The video is there.
Yeah.
It's not hidden. It's not like, yes, they try to pull it down, but it's there. Why are they doing this? They know the truth, but they're seeking to monitor and control you. That's the whole thing. The game is on monitoring you. It's on controlling you. And you will be controlled until you say to yourself, what's the use of using this gadget? Do you know if I produce, I'm not doing so, don't think this is a marketing ploy. Do you understand that if I create a phone that you can't track, and I say, Spirit Embassy, Christians around the world, those that know the truth of what I preach, this is an iPhone, or this is an T phone, zero phone, and I say, it does exactly what iPhone does. As a matter of fact, iPhone costs $10 to make.
That's true.
Yep.
That's the cost of manufacturing.
I'm telling you now, I think you can put that up. I think it will make sense. There it is. Yep. $10. And then they sell it to you for $2,000. And some of you got pregnant. Valentine's Day present, $10 present, and you lost your morals for $10. And then after getting pregnant, $10, that thing films you every 5 seconds. It reports on you. Come on. But do you realize, even if I tell you this, you will not stop. At least my wife listens. My wife is like, I love iPhone a lot. My wife is like, don't buy me this iPhone. I don't like iPhone. I buy it anyway. And if you look at it, it's just the change in apps.
Yeah.
That's it. What else can they do? What else do you want it to do?
Nothing.
From the day you bought iPhone 10, iPhone 11, were there iPhone 11? There is a number that was not there, which is a number that is in China, which is really a number you can't use in China. It's not, it brings bad luck or something like that. So they skipped that number because part of their main market is in China. So they couldn't disappoint Chinese people.
They had to skip it.
So they skipped that. But you just imagine the love of this gadget, the way people wait in queues for iPhone. For something to report on them. Maybe you might think you are safe. If you go to the hospital, I tell you, come to the Healing Institute. Please, show them a monitoring pill.
Revolution has digitized many aspects of our lives, and now it seems our medications are next. The FDA has approved the first digital ingestion tracking system to help patients make sure they are taking their prescriptions. CBS News chief medical correspondent Dr. John LaPook is here to tell us all about it. All right, so John,
now I want you to understand. So if you are sick, these guys have planned. They put a tracker in a pill. So they know from their house that you're taking your pills. For what reason? Are you my angle? Why do you want to know that I'm taking the pills? What if I don't want to take the pills? Okay. You say, oh yes, maybe they want to help improve people's health. Wait a minute. You put a pill in my pill, you put a camera and a tracker so that you know it has gotten into my intestines, and you look at it and go like, yeah. I love this guy. Thank you for taking your pills. Why do you love me like this? Let's play.
I first heard about this story, I said, wait, what? I mean, this is a sensor. How does this work exactly?
Well, it's a tiny chip. It's like the size of a grain of sand. It's combined with the medicine, which in this case is a medicine for psychiatric illness, including schizophrenia. That combination of the chip and the medicine is put inside of a capsule. The person swallows it. When it hits the stomach, there's fluid there. And that fluid makes the whole contraption send a signal to a patch that's on the person's skin. That patch then sends a signal to the smartphone and says, take in the medicine.
Okay, so I can already hear some of our viewers are going to be like, that sounds like Big Brother. What are the ethical concerns here?
Right. Well, there are ethical concerns. I've been talking to my colleagues, to bioethicists, to the company.
Right.
And the company itself knew that there were going to be ethical concerns. They hired a 4-person ethical committee and I spoke to one of the people on that to talk about the issues. Of course, people are worried about privacy issues.
Right.
You know, you have all this data out there. Hackers, who's going to have access to it. But when you think about it, Elaine, there's information in electronic medical records that are in hospitals and everywhere. This is going to be a problem everywhere. It's of concern, but it's a problem. You think about why it's being done in the first place. About 50% of people who take medicines don't take them the way they're supposed to.
50%?
About 50%. And then that includes people who are taking psychiatric medicines, but also people with diabetes and high blood pressure. So there is a huge problem here, and they're trying to take technology to try to solve it.
So psychiatric medications now, what about what's next? I mean, could this have other applications then? People with other kinds of illnesses?
Yeah, I mean, before we leave psychiatric things, one of the concerns that people have are, will the insurance companies pay for this? Are they going to say it's too expensive? Will they force somebody to pay for it? Will they say, well, if you have a psychiatric illness, if you take this medicine, then you're going to save us money by preventing hospitalization down the line, and that could go for other illnesses like diabetes and high blood pressure. And then, really out there, but you never know what happens. Could a judge require somebody to, like wearing a tracking device, to do this technology so that can make sure that the person's taking that technology? I mean, at the beginning it sounds great. It's a technological tour de force, which it is. But with any new technology, when you think about this, right? What could possibly go wrong? right? So you think about, at first it seems great, but then you have to really be thoughtful about it.
Yeah. So the rules have not been written necessarily yet.
They haven't been written, and not only that, but it hasn't even been proven that it works. So it's technologically working, but does it improve compliance, which means does it make people take their medicines on time? And that's to be shown. Only about 500 people have taken it so far. The company, we spoke to them just recently, this afternoon, and they said, well, they're going to roll it out slowly, and they're going to only to select people. It's very important to say that people don't have to do this. This is a decision between themselves and their doctor, and they can just take the patch off, or they can delete the app. So it's not something they're being forced to do.
I'm thinking of like people who have elderly parents, for instance, and there's a host of medications that they might have to take, and there's certain end dates for those medications. This seems like that could potentially be helpful, and maybe family members could help track that.
Absolutely. Right now there are things like pill boxes, there are other technology, but anytime you're doing something every single day the same thing or the same pill, you can forget, did I do that or not? When I shampoo, sometimes I forget whether I've shampooed, right? And then standing there in the shower, did I shampoo? And then you shampoo again and it lathers up real quick and say, okay, I shampooed. So anything that you're doing over and over again, you can forget, did I just do it? Even if you just did it 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, it'll be really interesting to see how this technology progresses. Dr. John LaPook, always great to have you. Thanks, John.
Thanks, Elaine.
Now, notice the news want it to have implications. And they called it what? Medical Big Brother. They knew exactly. They know exactly what it is. But they'll find a benefit connected to surveillance. And you people will be dumb enough to just say, yeah, it's okay, it's for my... How? Since when do they love you like this? They're trying to kill you using food. Then recently they said high cholesterol is evil. No, it's not bad. Because they want to lie to you. So you try to control something and then damage something. That's all there is to it. They said salt is bad for you. Yet China, the way they use salt. Of course, in shops you might not find salt, but they use salt a lot. Guess what? They are 4 times less likely to have a heart attack. Because it seems as if, not medical information, but it seems as if the heart feeds on sodium. All these medications, the way they train doctors. That's why I told you about it, that there's a book called Dead Doctors Don't Lie. And the average lifespan of a doctor is 54 years old. 54. Imagine the ones that cure you. If they follow what the teachers told them at school, they would die at 54 themselves. You would be thinking doctors would die at 200.
That's true.
It is even not good for a doctor to even die at 80. Because other people are dying at 80. They should go beyond. They are well aware of what.
What to eat, what not to eat.
Imagine a driving instructor involved in every collision that is mentioned in the newspaper. Collision, collision, collision. And this is the driving instructor. You'll be like, wait a minute, I think you need training. I don't know if you are getting what I'm trying to say.